is we're also really bad at making predictions. This is a thing that I always come back to, like that story I little told about effective forecasting. One is that, to your point, when emotions are involved, we get all messed up really fast. The other thing is you cannot, no human being, every human being thinks they know how, where they'll be or how they'll be or how someone else is going to be a year from now. And the truth is we do not know that. I always laugh. I think of this every year around NFL draft time because I read all these draft predictions. And the thing with those draft predictions is that 75% of them are wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They have no fucking clue. Are you trying to tell me you can look in the middle of COVID, you can look at an 18-year-old who's played like 4 games in the last 2 years,
right,
and you can project how good of an NFL lineman he's going to be? No, you cannot. That is nonsense. You should there are 6 guys in that draft who you can confidently say they're going to work out, and they're probably not the guys you think. And everyone else, it's a crapshoot. Do I have any idea how good a quarterback Mac Jones is? No, and nor does anyone else. No clue, right?
Yeah.
And like, you could go down that list. These guys, some of these kids have played a season and a half of college football.
Pick 3.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, Trey Lance didn't even play a season and a half. He played a season, right?
I think he only threw 318 passes total, and then he was out with COVID.
That's a light year in the NFL for a quarterback.
I thought I saw that the Niners taking Trey Lance was, I will say it right now. I'm not going to say it's dumb because if I say it's dumb, then I'm saying I know.
Right.
I don't know. I will say that is the riskiest thing that I have seen in years at the top of the NFL draft.
Do you think that's riskier than the Bengals not drafting an offensive lineman to protect Joe Burrow, who seemed like a sure thing before he went down in like game 7? You know what I mean? And which we predicted, by the way. So we were pretty good at predicting that. Because
you went 9 for 9. The Trey Lance thing, I did not. I had that wrong. I was so shocked. Because we were doing a live show. I threw my headphones off, and I was like, I can't believe they just did that. Yes, in my mind, that is the riskiest pick, maybe top 5 ever, simply because he threw 300 passes at a D2 school that no one has ever seen, played. They don't have any competition, and he sat out an entire year with COVID.
But what are accurate predictors of success for a quarterback in the NFL? What are KPIs for that? Because it's not college success, because the best college quarterbacks rarely ever do well in the NFL, right? Because it's a different game.
Yeah.
So it's got to be mindset and skills. But how do you? Man, if anybody could figure out how to predict how a certain mindset was, 1, going to work in an environment, and 2, going to develop as time goes on, then you've got the fucking $1 billion solution right there. You won at life.